This next great fantasy-themed comic book video is brought to you very fittingly by the fine folks over at the deckofmany.com. What is the Deck of Many, you might be asking yourself? Well, they're a bunch of truly awesome, truly unique, wonderfully assembled reference cards for your next Dungeons & Dragons game. As I've been covering more tabletop stuff on the channel, the company was nice enough to send me the entire set, and I gotta say, I love them to death. Moreover than that, they just finished a great Kickstarter campaign for what they're calling animated spell cards, basically just holographic cards that move along. They're really fun. I've been using these cards in my own D&D campaign, and I gotta say they save me a ton of time because I no longer have to flip through the literal dozens of manuals I have to get the information I need. So check out the link down in the description if this sounds like something you might be interested in, and with that, let's hop on into the video proper, shall we? What will the youngest heroes in the Marvel Universe do when they're trapped in Weird World, their memories lost and them scattered to the wind? Well, let's hop into the pages of Champions issue number 26 and find out for ourselves, shall we? Alrighty then, so this issue actually opens up with a pretty useful flashback. You'll recall at the end of the previous issue, it was revealed that Master of the World was actually the evil emperor pulling the strings in Weird World. We see that he had actually chased the champions to that village in Nigeria to try and settle the score, only he ended up falling through a portal to Weird World himself. It's there he lived out his own sword and sorcery fantasies by slaying a giant dragon, getting some magic crystals that turned out to actually be crystalline crystals belonging to the Crystal Warriors, before finally, and again very luckily, stumbling upon an amnesiac Sam Alexander and Wasp who were ripe for the molding. And thanks to the wibbly-wobbly, timey-wimey nature of Weird World, Master of Earth was able to rechristen himself as Lord Ishu and take over a big swath of the place. Before even Riri was able to get her head straight. Keep in mind, she's the only one right now who actually remembers the champions were a team or life outside of Weird World. She's still traveling with Miles, aka Shadow Spider, who thinks that the once great Paladin Ironheart has completely lost her mind, telling such tall tales of super heroics in a land of New York. But hey, we are still playing by Dungeons & Dragons rules here. That means that even the most mysterious and loner of rogues will still refuse to leave the bigger party when there's adventuring to be done. Our heroes won't have to wait too long to figure out what happened to the rest of their compatriots because a massive bounty just got put on the heads of the Ms.Marvel and the Snowguard. Granted, getting to them is going to be half the battle because they're currently camped out in the Swamp Queen's territory. Who's the Swamp Queen? Well, she's one of the many colorful characters vying for control of Weird World. She also fully embodies all the Feywild dickery that you've come to love and expect from Wizards of the Coast adventures. Amadeus the Brawnhammer is especially not taken with her, but she does offer some good exposition, saying that the power structure of Weird World has kind of been in flux ever since the last time storm, which you can read about in Deadpool issue number 4. We also learn this issue that pretty much everyone who's anyone in Weird World is fighting over those crystals. They are a source of amazing power, so amazing in fact that Ms.Marvel is able to use them to reactivate this world's version of Viv. Oh, and would you look at that, she's a Warforged. Oh, where are my Eberron fans at? Again, I apologize if these Dungeons & Dragons references are going straight over your head. This reunion is short-lived because Mordred, another agent of Lord Ishu, ends up attacking with an army of, oh look, it's the Kreen from Dark Sun, everybody, those cool bug guys. At first, our resistant fighters are wholly overwhelmed by this insurmountable force that came to bushwhack them in the night. Luckily, Ironheart and Shadow Spider show up in the nick of time to even things out. We also discovered that Shadow Spider's cloak is more than just something that looks cool, it also offers the power of teleportation, meaning that it's a little like Cloak's cloak. Once again, Riri tries her hardest to jog the memory of her teammates, saying that they're friends, they're champions, they come from another Earth, but it's just going in one ear and out the other. Her teammates truly do believe the roles that they've been thrust into right now, and with that, Riri really has no choice but to play along, saying that perhaps if they all work together like a team, they can overcome Master of the Earth, save their other two friends and the realm as they know it, but to do so, they're going to have to find a place called the Labyrinth, the home of the new Crystal Warriors. And it's on that note right there that the comic comes to a close, everyone. So that was Champions issue number 26, everybody, and I thought it was another rip-roaring fantasy good time. Riri gets a real strong spotlight in this issue, and it's one that's definitely deserved. It's also one that very cleverly still ties back into the trauma that she suffered at the hand of Thanos during the Infinity War tie-in, so hey, thumbs up for continuity. Zub is also sure to showcase his fantasy chops for anyone who may have thought that he was just a superhero guy. Nah, he's got layers on him. Overall, I would give this issue an 8 out of 10. Real solid, can't wait to see where it goes from here. Hey there everyone, it's your old pal Cape Joel, and I want to thank you so much for watching to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, why not check out some of these other videos I have available from the channel. And hey, you know what, if you're in a supportive mood, you can also check out my Patreon link down in the description. Patrons get exclusive access to videos and content before anyone else, and you can do so for as little as $1 a month. So until next time everyone, this has been Cape Joel. Thank you so much for watching, and I will be back again next time with more comic content that smacks of greatness. Bye bye everyone.